Oh, what a beautiful day. Yes. Indeed, it's quite a beautiful day indeed. Enhanced sword, double-edged sword, and quick slash. And then, weapon batter, brave fighter, weapon master, and bloodthirst to maintain sustainability. My leaderboard rank? It was 42, now it's 46. And my deck loadout is as followed. Itsuru, TFK, BTR, and Riki. Like in this format. And team skill levels. 10, 10, 10, 10. All level 10s. I think that's all done. Let's go. Hallelujah. It's showtime. And that's it. Well, for now, that is. This buff lineup isn't actually completely perfected, as much as it looks like it's perfect with one sustain ability, Bloodthirst. Medical Orb can also replace it if you don't want Bloodthirst, which is plus 100 HP every time you get a Shuriken Orb instead. And then, yeah, you know what I was missing in this buff loadout? Of all the ones for weapon build? Buff lineup? Cooling device. Yeah. I'm missing the cooling device, which is every time I get a Shuriken Orb, I would reduce my weapon cooldown by 1 second on both my main and sub slot. And yes, Dragon Ninja, later in a bit. It would greatly reduce the time I need to launch the 6 weapon skills I have to throw at him. Reason I use Itsuru's main weapon skill again on for the 4th. Can I? Jeez, I'm good for today. Okay, jeez. Reason I use Itsuru again is because Itsuru does more weapon skill damage, and I can't finish the boss in 5 weapon skills yet. Those that can finish Zanshin in 5 weapon skills, they're the ones that are up here, all the way up here, with 1800 to 1600 points. Like, what? Jeez. like 350,000 50 is it? Yeah, 3,500,000 aside. The real challenge is finding a way to increase your score a little bit more further after that, which is basically from, let's see, about 1,000. It was 700 last I checked, and now it's 1,000 for the minimum, all the way up to potentially 1,800. Well, this is for North America server, but yeah, for the global one, there's some guy who's cheating with 1,838 points. This is obviously a cheater, man. Like, he just straight up did this until God knows what happened. Like, he had unlimited cooldown charges. This is a flippin' cheater. The real number one should be this guy. And so on, because there's a minor difference of 77 to... So that's 71 point difference to Rip Fang. This guy has 71 more points than Rip Fang on our server. North America. Oh, wait. Did my rank drop again? Bruh. Oh, well, I guess Robbie beat it. That's fine. Because I haven't gotten Cooling Device yet. Once I get Cooling Device, I'm gonna have to retry and get the buffs again, but, like, I'm gonna get something similar to this again. Except, let's see. If I use Cooling Device instead of Bloodthirst, I would be really on edge. Like, I'll have to dodge very well, and then the moment I want to die, it would be once I cast a 4th weapon skill. I would have to kill myself right away, and then switch to DFK and just pop an Ice Kunai, and then I'm done. Yeah, really simple. But maybe Dragon Breath will be necessary if I don't get Weapon Master. Because Weapon Master is only temporary, but that 30% from Weapon Master is still pretty significant. And since I'm focusing on only weapon damage, like solely weapon damage, because this makes me enter a sealed state, I'm just using all weapon damage in total. Weapon damage bonus or raw attack bonus. Yeah. Whatever possible. Yep. I should get Taser 2 or 3 soon, but I don't have the material. I spent too much material trying to get this thing to R2. Okay, and that's it. Oh yeah, and if you stayed around up to this point, there's gonna be a Google Sheet link in the description. And it has 2 tier lists. Both my weapon... what's the code again? I think it was... where is it? Okay, it was here. There you are. It has both my 1000 Stream Trial weapons tier list. Like, you're going a full weapon build, buff build, because you have Itsuru or BTR. Both of which are weapon-orientated skill sets. See, he hits harder the more times his weapon hits a boss. He gets more damage bonus. For weapon skill attack, specifically. And Itsuru is a non-negotiable thing you must have, because every time she casts a weapon skill, she gets plus 100 more weapon skill attack. Up to 3 times, that's basically 300 on the 3rd strike. Yeah, not dependent on the amount of times you hit the boss, like BTRs, but like... And the only reason Riki's first form is here is because it also gives weapon skill attack. And I need all the skill attack I can get. Yeah. Some raw attack is good too, but mainly skills. But weapon skill attack, yeah. And yeah, look in the description. There is gonna be that Google Sheet link for 2 tier lists. The first one is weapon tier list, and the second one is an iconic cannon buff upgrade tier list. Basically, it's focusing on the cannon aspect of things, using 3 cannons with advanced and dense deployment, and then basically you'll get 3 cannons, a flamethrower, a shooting cannon, and a defense cannon. And if you get advanced deployment, you'll get an extra defense cannon and an upgrade to the flamethrower and shooting cannon. Whereas for dense deployment, for every cannon you own, which is up to 4, because you'll get 4 if you get advanced deployment with the other 3 cannon buffs. You would essentially get 100% extra cannon damage, because it's for every cannon you own, not every cannon type. So for every cannon you own, which is 4, once you get advanced deployment, it'll be all cannon damage plus 25%, which is times 4, because it's 4 cannons, 100. Then you would want stimuli, like all 5 of these cannon buffs plus stimuli, weapon batter, or brave fighter, and along with, or you have alternative choices in case you're locked, because there's only 3 choices, and the refresh rate, what do you call it? It's more like the grind rate of trying to get the buffs you want is pretty harsh, so, and it takes time. So simulate, weapon batter, and brave fighter are like good partners in crime. And then the best one to pair with stimuli if you're going full ninjutsu buff would be, which would ninjutsu bonus damage with the cannon lineup, not the weapon lineup I have above it, would be stimuli plus ninjutsu mystique, which is plus ninjutsu damage plus 40%. And then for weapon batter, you'll want smite with weapon batter if you're using Itsuru and you want to play the cannon tier list route. And then if you want to go brave fighter, which is plus 5% attack for every shuriken orb, you would want Dart Field to stack up those to stack up the Brave Fighter count as fast as possible, because it's plus 5 for every Shuriken Orb, and you can do it up to 30 times. Essentially, up to 150% bonus attack. Yeah, potentially. But that's only a potential number, and you have to be very good at dodging at the same time while grabbing Shuriken Orbs. So, it's a very tasking thing. You can shoot, but according to one to 2-3 sources, they say the initial defense cannon is pretty good at defense, so like, the puppets that this guy throws at you, Zenshin, can be mitigated with initial defense cannon, but you'll need to get it, and then upgrade it with advanced deployment, and then boost the power of floating and direct firepower, which is the flamethrower cannon and the shooting cannon, a bit more with dense deployment. They don't seem like a lot on paper, but when you put them all together, they can do some massive damage, surprisingly, when utilized well. But it takes some skill to use as well. And yeah, I'm not really a fan of using cannon, but I might give it a try. I'm very skeptical, but they said it works. It can work, and you can get a really fast time for it on Zanshin with this method as well. But I'm gonna go with the cooling method, the cooling device method first before trying this. Not to mention, yeah. Okay, there's still 7 days and 14 hours left on the clock for this, so I got time, but I'm starting to get really busy, so there's that. See ya. Hope this helps. Link in the description, third time. The Google Sheet for 2 tier lists for this event. Like navigation. Doing the first 2 would not work at all. Like, it's not these 2 that count towards the leaderboard. It's only the hidden stage and shadow cave. All the rest are just the build up to that one, to this point in time to do the leaderboard right here. And that's it. See ya. Mysterious is signing out right here. Bye.